Hello everyone, I'm going to do a quick recording here today, quick tip. A lot of people have been adding monitors to their setup for the new MacBook Pros, new iMacs as well, and come up with a couple little snafus in certain cases. If your monitor says, if you have one of the AOC monitors that says that it's not supported, it's feeding at a different resolution. HDMI on the new MacBook Pros and HDMI on the AOC monitors, they don't like each other. It's not talking with each other correctly. So instead of using an HDMI cable, if we grab one of these handy dandy USB-C here to VGA, that solves it. That works great. So let me know if you need one of those. Additionally, we also have USB-C to HDMI. If you need another HDMI, you might be using the HDMI, the one on your Mac for the big screen touchscreen TVs. You might need another HDMI, so I have those as well if you need it. So VGA, HDMI, we got both of those. When using those adapters, you can use all the different ports on your Mac. So everybody got a shiny new Mac, right? And they have a bunch of ports on the side. So if we look at the ports on the side, there's 3 that are identical. These are USB-C ports. USB-C refers to the little round oval shaped thing. It's a USB port, but that can be adapted to virtually anything. Screens, audio devices, keyboards, mice, all that different jazz. It also, of course, has the full-size HDMI port. Most of you would be using that with the big screen TVs. Okay, so those are where the ports are. Any 3 of these ports can be used for this process to be able to attach another monitor, or up to 2 externals. So you can have the big screen and another monitor and your Mac at the same time. You can do that too. So 3 at a time, basically. And then so when you connect a display, this has come up many times, when you connect a display, you have to be sure to set the resolution correctly. Now, if you go into your system preferences, under the Apple system preferences, and then click on displays. If you don't have anything else plugged in, you're going to see this where you can choose the scale of your monitor. Now, if you add another display, it's going to show you the layout. Now, this is the layout screen where you can choose if the screen's on the left or the right, top or bottom. But if you click on the display settings button at the bottom, okay, it brings up this panel. Now, this panel is where you can choose a whole bunch of different things for each display. So whichever display you want to control, you're going to click on the display on the left-hand side. The one that says built-in liquid retina XDR display, it sounds impressive. It's the internal screen. And then you're going to have different screens depending on which ones you have connected. Obviously, they're going to say different things. All the big screen TVs show up as PC monitor. Another one that I have here shows up differently. It's a Dell, and it doesn't matter, whatever. But the one thing to do to be sure you're sending it the correct resolution, and I found this to be, it's not as clear as it used to be. If you click on this button that says scaled, if you leave it for default for display, it should work. However, it doesn't always guess the right resolution. So if you click on scaled, and then you click this little thing that says show all resolutions. In certain cases, like the big TVs are 4K. You might not necessarily want to send it a 4K signal. So if you click on show all resolutions, you'll notice then other resolutions show up, and one of them will be listed as like a 1920 by 1080 low resolution. That means you're actually sending it 1080p. Whereas by default, if you plug it in, you're sending it 4K, a really big image, and it's just scaling it to look bigger like it's 1080p. So it's a little less helpful that way. So if you click on scaled, show all resolutions, then you can actually select it. And if you select the one that says 1920 by 1080 low resolution, that's the best one for most external screens. The little ones, the 21 inches that we got, even the big screen, that's where it looks the best, okay? So that's really it for today. I just wanted to kind of put it out there. We do have these other adapters, like I say, these guys if you need them. And if you're having problems switching monitors, between getting the resolutions set correctly so they look good, just give me a holler. I'll come down and we'll try and fix it. Had to replace a couple cables. They just weren't talking to each other correctly with some of the older cables. So anyway, that's all I got for today. And like I say, if you have any other questions, do let me know. Thanks.